Hi, this is Kathy from the White Pigeon Library. We've got some new books. We've got something by Danielle Steele called The Butler, and it's about a man who was raised in Buenos Aires, and he and his mother decided to move to Paris, but his twin brothers remained in Argentina. And at some point, he decides to train as a butler, and he meets a woman who had a magazine that failed but decided she was going to move to Paris, and he works for her. And while he tries to basically help her build her life up, he finds out all kinds of information about his family and the criminal that his twin brother has become. And they both have to come to terms with that. So, The Butler, Danielle Steele. We've got a new one from Janet Ivanovich. It's called Game On, and it's a Stephanie Plum novel. Okay, it's number 28 in that series. So this one is about, apparently she's an apprehension agent. I'm not even really sure what that is, but she works with another one to chase down a sadistic computer hacker who is going around the world wreaking havoc. And mystery, thriller. Michael Connelly has written a new one, The Dark Hours, and it's a Renee Ballard and Harry Bosch novel. I have seen the Harry Bosch TV shows, and he's a detective, so I guess he is in this too. And she is with the LAPD, and they discover a shooting during New Year's Eve celebrations that doesn't look like part of the celebration. It's gone wrong. It looks like a murder. So they chase down these ruthless killers. Then we've got a child's book. It's called A Home Again. And my family moved a lot, so we were in a lot of new homes. This is a book written from the home's perspective and how it was very happy with the family that lived there, and then they had to move on to another house. So the home, the actual house, did not want anyone else to live there. So it did things to make people think something was wrong with it, that it was haunted, it made noises, and then finally some couple came in and made it through all of the house's efforts to dissuade them from moving in. And they moved in, and then the house was happy with the new family. My mother would have lost her mind if she was reading this book to us when we were small, because we already were, everybody's sorry to leave the house they live in and move into a new house. We always thought it was haunted. She wouldn't have wanted to see a children's book from the house's perspective, not wanting new families. But it's a children's book, and we have it. And we have Drew Barrymore, the rebel homemaker. Who would have thought that Drew Barrymore would become a 50s wife? But apparently she has. And some of these recipes look like I would love to eat them. I didn't see any that I would love to make. They have lots of ingredients, but they look delicious. And there was one recipe for a brie and apple grilled cheese sandwich that's I think I can do, and it sounds delicious. But she talks about, her history and having a couple kids and being the breadwinner and taking care of the kids and doing everything, which single mothers do all the time. But mostly single mothers don't have the time to cook recipes that have 22 ingredients. But they do look delicious. So we've got Rebel Homemaker by Drew Barrymore. And we will have more. We'll see you next Monday. Thank you.